Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the English news of Binh Phuoc radio, television station, and newspaper. I'm Ngọc Thủy presenting you top story as usual. Binh Phuoc ready for Southern Tourism Development Conference. Ceremony marks UNESCO resolution honoring President Ho Chi Minh. Moody's raised Vietnam's rating to Pair 2, outlook to stable. The Binh Phuoc Provincial People Committee recently held a meeting with the relevant agency to agree upon a number of measures to be discussed at the conference reviewing an agreement on tourism development cooperation in the southern region for the 2020-2025 period.
The conference is expected to take place on November 10th and 11th. In addition to the main task of reviewing and evaluating results from 2 years of implementing the cooperation agreement, the conference will also showcase and promote images of destination and tourism products in the region and travel to tourist sites around the province. Seminars on tourism promotion and development in Binh Phuoc will also be held. Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee Chen Tuyết Minh underlined that local authorities are determined to promote the province's landscapes, people, potential and advantages. In particular, Bù Đăng and Lộc Ninh districts need to design tours to certain tourist destinations to create more offerings, she added.
An award ceremony for a creativity contest for youth in the Binh Phuoc is slated for the late September, during which 101 submissions qualifying for the final will be honored.
The organizing board of the 15th edition of the contest in Binh Phuoc province said that about 730 models and other items were submitted to the contest this year, down by 481 compared to the previous edition. Some 400 models and items at the district level qualified for the final round, with organizers selecting 176 to go to the provincial competition, down by 19. Items include household equipment, children's toys, and solutions in response to climate change, environmental protection, and economic development. The organizing board at the provincial level selected 101 models and items to enter the final round. There were 23 from children under 10, 39 from teenagers, and 39 from young adults.
As part of activities within the program supporting students in the 2022-2023 academic years, on September 6, the Queen of Binh Phuoc Auto dealership presented gifts to students with good academic achievements and those who have somatic difficulties to pursue excellent results at elementary and secondary school in Tin Thanh World and Tân Thanh Commune in Dong Sai City.
Representatives from Hyundai Binh Phuoc called on students to study hard for good academic results. The gifts are hoped to help them overcome the difficulties to study better and have sufficient school supplies. The auto dealership handed over gift sets totaling 70 million dong to 100 disadvantaged grade 5 and 9 students in Dong Xoài with good academic results. Each gift set comprises a school bag, notebooks, and milk, which are hoped to encourage them to do their best.
Now let's take a look at the top story of other countries. A ceremony was held in Hanoi on September 6 to mark the 35th anniversary of adoption of the UNESCO resolution honoring President Ho Chi Minh as the hero of the national liberation and acknowledgement of cultures of Vietnam.
The 21st General Conference of UNESCO in 1987 adopted a resolution which recommended that members celebrate the 100th birthday of President Ho Chi Minh. The resolution described Ho Chi Minh as an outstanding symbol of national affirmation who devoted his whole life to the national liberation of the Vietnamese people, contributing to the common struggle of peoples for peace, national independence, democracy, and social progress. Addressing the event, Deputy Prime Minister Phạm Bình Minh said, "For people in the world, President Ho Chi Minh is a close and loyal friend, a symbol of aspirations for peace and the struggle against oppression and inequity, and an emissary of peace, solidarity, friendship, cooperation among nations." UNESCO Director General Audrey Azoulay said, "A great legacy of President Ho Chi Minh is his vision on education for all people, and in inheriting and developing his legacy. UNESCO is cooperating effectively with Vietnam in preserving and upholding the developed national cultural identity." On the occasion, a bilingual book on people in the world and President Ho Chi Minh made its debut.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính on September 7 delivered the three-recorded speech at the Eastern Economic Forum held in Vladivostok City, Russia.
In the speech, the Vietnamese government leader highlighted the significance of the forum, which contributes to maintaining stability, cooperation, and development in the Asia-Pacific region and the world. Vietnam always proactively participates in multilateral initiatives, including regional and interregional economic links, Prime Minister Chính said, stressing that Vietnam is ready to contribute to economic recovery and sustainable development in Asia-Pacific. Vietnam welcomes economic connectivity between Russia, especially the Far East and Asia-Pacific countries, and the ASEAN-Russia strategic partnership, Prime Minister Chính said, stating that Vietnam is willing to act as the bridge promoting the ASEAN-Russia cooperation.
The Finance Ministry says on September 6 that Moody's Investor Service has upgraded Vietnam's long-term issuer and senior unsecured rating to Pair 2 from Pair 3 and changed the outlook to stable from positive.
The ministry said the upgrade to B2 reflects the assessment by Moody's that Vietnam's economy has growing strength and greater resilience to external macroeconomic shocks that are indicative of improved policy effectiveness. Moody's expects the situation would continue as the economy benefits from supply chain reconfiguration, export diversification, and continued inbound investment in manufacturing. The rating also reflects a sounder fiscal footing backed by contained borrowing costs, a conservative approach to fiscal policy, and improved government liquidity, driven by the ongoing transition from external concessional borrowing toward longer-dated, low-cost domestic market financing, said the ministry. Amid complicated developments in the world in the past 8 months, Vietnam is the only in Asia-Pacific and one of the 4 countries globally to have ratings upgraded by Moody's since early this year.
The export value of agro retreats and fishery products reached $36.3 billion in the first 8 months of the year, posting a surplus of $6.3 billion, or nearly double the figure in the same period of last year.
Coffee, rubber, rice, vegetables, fruit, cashews, shrimp, and wooden products all recorded export value of over $2 billion. Exporters said the results were due to advantages gained since the beginning of the year. Asia led in export markets for Vietnamese agricultural products in the first 8 months, with a share of more than 43%, followed by the Americas and Europe. The Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development worked with embassies, representatives, trade consulars, and agricultural consulars in the first 8 months to promote the sale of products both online and offline in order to effectively exploit markets of potential. The ministry completed negotiations to open markets for certain products, such as Japan's for longanids, the US for passion fruit and coconuts, the Republic of Korea for pomelo, Australia for passion fruit, and New Zealand for citrus fruit, among others.
An exhibition highlighting 200 styles of áo dài, traditional long dress, presented by the 20 faithful Vietnamese and foreign designers, is underway at the Vietnam Women's Museum in Hanoi.
The exhibition theme, Outside on the Heritage Path, brings viewers to many natural and cultural heritages through different patterns, highlighting many aspects of life, cultural heritages, and beliefs. The collections of outside were made from diverse materials, contributing to bringing art and traditional features closer to the public. Visitors to the exhibition will have a chance to learn more about the development history, as well as the process of making outside, as well as materials of the custom. The exhibition is part of the Vietnam Women's Museum's efforts to preserve and promote the values of outside and bring Vietnamese heritage closer to the community. After the event, the outside designs will be presented to the museum for continuous exhibition.
That's all for today on Binh Phuoc Radio, television station and newspapers news. Once again, thanks for your watching and goodbye for now.